Welcome back to another Jay's Collect video, and today we're moving on with the number 5, video from the Marvel Legends, the Infinity Saga line, Wave 2, I believe. And here we have Iron Man Mark 46 from Captain America Civil War. Now, this movie got a lot of love in this, wave and everything, because we got 3 characters, and they're all from Team Iron Man. And we've actually got 2 other characters. We got Black Panther, a re-release, I believe, last year or the year before. And we got Vision, who's not in the original Civil War line in 2019. So we have 5 characters except for Black Widow. We still need a Black Widow and a Hawkeye character from that line. And we got, like, older characters of the other team and some of Iron Man's team. But, anyway, that's off topic. Let's now take a look at the package of Mark 46 Iron Man. Alright, so on top here we get a look at the Captain America Civil War logo. This is probably my second favorite Captain America movie, or first, I don't know, Winter Soldier and Civil War swap places sometimes. We get a look at Iron Man in the package. We get an extra head, some blast effects, I think some fist, but we'll take a closer look at that in one moment. You see him in the package right there. This may be an older scope of him, so let me know in the comments below, but yeah, it's my first one. We got the Infinity Saga right there. So, I guess some of these figures are meant for me, for those like people like me who did not get the original characters from that original line back in 2016. And here we go, we got a look at the back of the package. And once again, they have Tony Stark's helmet, Iron Man helmet on his face, which I think there was a poster of this, but I could have swore it was also Robert Downey Jr.'s head. So I guess there's some licensing thing, because I just noticed with a lot of the Iron Man packaging lately, when it comes to this, when it comes to Robert Downey Jr., they have been covering his head up with a helmet. I like on the Endgame poster, one of these, this poster, I think the Infinity War poster as well. But yeah, it's just something I noticed. Here we got to look at the bio on the back and everything, and some other stuff on the bottom, and we're back at the front. So with that said, let's now take a look at his package inside the plastic tray. Alright, so in the package we get Iron Man right here in the middle. We get Robert Downey Jr.'s head on top. We get some fists, which I may just keep in the package. We'll see. You all know my thoughts. I really don't like the fist on these action figures for some reason. I usually just keep them in the box. And we got some blast effects down here, so we'll get those out in a few moments, and we'll take a look at that. And then his head sculpt and maybe the fist. We'll know here in a few seconds, so let's move on to the accessories. Okay, so first up here we have his energy beam blast. I can go into his hands. I'll show that towards the end. It's just some blue plastic color. It's kind of like a soft plastic, very spiky. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you, but I will say these have always been pretty spiky. Again, just move it up and down a bit, make it warp in the package, so just know that. But yeah, we've seen these energy blasts I've seen them since 2019, because that's when I started collecting them, but they could have been in the line even longer than that. So yeah, that's a look at these energy beams and everything. Now let's take a look at that Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. Okay, so taking a look at the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. This should be with the photoreal tech, because I think when this first came out, it was not a very good head sculpt from what I remember. He gets brown hair, which I always thought was black. I was just told that it was brown, and so there's that. We get a look at his head sculpt right here. You can see his eyes. I was told that his lip, there may be a little paint missing on the lip. It looks a little different, so yeah, there's that and everything. You can see his beard. So it's really nice to have a Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. I always like getting these. So yeah, that's a look at the head sculpt. I'm not going to show you the fist. It's basically just fist with some red and silver detailing on the knuckles. So there's that. And so with that, let's now move on to the Mark 46 suit. Okay, so taking a look at the Mark 46 suit here, we get a look at the head sculpt here, or I guess the helmet sculpt. It has some gold paint on it. You can see the white details for his eyes right there. You get the little indentation for his mouthpiece and everything. Of course, it's gold and everything. Got red on the back here on the sides. Pretty cool. Again, this may be an older sculpt. I don't know if it's like fully new, so it just could be using that older mold. But I think it turned out really well. There may be pins in these. I, again, don't know where the pins are. I think it's like in the arm area, but just know that and everything. Who knows? There may not be pins, but again, I'm not quite sure. Taking a look at the torso here, you can see his arc reactor. It's kind of like covered up like a half circle. His armor's like kind of covering up right there. I like how that turned out. We get some like gold and silver details on top here, I believe. And then towards the bottom, we get some silver detailing toward the bottom of like his waist right here. So you got that. It's mainly all red. I mean, that's what the Iron Man suits are, mostly. Just red, but, yeah. On the shoulder pads here, we get some silver line detailing on the bottom there. I think in the movie there's a bit more detail, but here there's really just a silver lining and the red paint for the shoulder pads. Moving to his arms, has like a goldish look to it, right there. And moving downwards, has some red detailing, and you can see on these hands there's like some silver detailing on the knuckles, like on the fist and everything. But yeah, I got that. Same arm design, I believe, for this hand and arm. Take a look at the back here. You get some more goldish detailing on the back here, I think up in this area. And then there may be some silver in there, or maybe not. I can't remember. But towards the bottom of his knees, you do get some little gold details on the top of his knees right there. Besides that, it's all red on the back here, besides those little details I pointed out. So, you do got that. And then moving downwards to the bottom of his legs here, we can kind of see that there's some more gold and silver detailing towards like his thighs and everything. Got the red paint as well. And then towards the bottom here, you get some silver detailing towards the bottom of his legs and his feet and everything. So, yeah. Of course, there's going to be some paint missing on these figures. They're not fully painted, but for what you're getting here, I think they did a pretty good job of representing this Mark 46 suit. And it's my third character from Team Iron Man, because I got Vision and Black Panther. We'll be taking a look at War Machine and Spider-Man later down here the road and everything. Actually, we'll take a look at those two next 2 weeks and everything. So let's look at Tony Stark's Mark 46 suit. Let me show you the articulation. Alright, so when it comes to articulation, you can move his head down that far, you can move back that far, so you don't really get a looking up sort of view. Like, that's as far as you can go up, and then you can go down just a little bit. You can go side to side, just a smidge, not much though. And you can turn 360 degrees like so. I will pop off this head in a few moments and show you the Tony Stark head on it, but we'll do that in one moment. You can turn his arms around 360 degrees like so. You can pull out his arm that far, so it doesn't go too far out. You can bend at the elbow like so, and then twist at the entire arm joint. You don't really twist at the elbow like some of the others. You can twist at the hand like that. It has like a little wrist articulation when it goes down, but it can't really go up any further than that. So, oh wait, yes it can. I take it back. You can do that. That's cool. It wasn't working a minute ago, so I thought it was weird like having to do this. So that's nice to know that the hand does move. There you go. And it's gonna be the same for this arm or hand and everything. You can bend it up like so. Should be able to. And bend it down like so, and then twist it like that. Of course, this arm can also turn 360 degrees like so. Pull out that far, bend at the elbow, and twist at the arm joint. And then you can twist at the waist like that. You can then bend at the waist that far down and go back that far. There goes his hand. Moving downwards, you can, wait, does it go side to side? He does go side to side a bit. And you can do splits like so, like that. Alright, we zoomed out a bit there. You can just do splits like that. You can bend at the knee like so. Twist at the leg, just the whole leg like that. Just kind of has a stopping point right there. And then you can bend his foot down like that. And bend that far up. And it's going to be the same for this leg. Bend like that. And then bend his foot down like so. And then bend it up like that. And same twist function on this leg. So yeah, let me put that hand back in. So yeah, overall, pretty good articulation. If I had to say if there's any complaints, it's just the head articulation here. I was going to say the hands were a bit annoying, but knowing now that you can't put them like this, that's nice to know. So let me now pop the head off. The head came off pretty easily earlier, so let's just pop that off. And now the real question is, how easy will it be to put this head on? You all know me. I said this in one of the Black Series videos lately that I'm always worried to take these heads off because I'm afraid that the ball joint's going to come off. And I think the head's on. Can turn it side to side. It's not coming off. So, okay. I guess that's the head and everything. So, with this articulation on, you can go down a little bit. Go up just a smidge, barely any. Just kind of get the same position the head would be. So he doesn't really go back at all. He doesn't really go side to side. He can turn 360 degrees. Oh, his head popped off. So maybe that wasn't fully on. Okay, I think it's on now. Tries again, turn around 360 degrees. Head can go down that far. Can go up again, barely any. And doesn't go side to side. So, yeah, let me now get him standing here. Somewhat. We'll move the tripod down a smidge. Okay, so we have Tony Stark's head on the Iron Man suit. So I'm not going to show the full suit right here, but you do get an idea of what that looks like and everything, which I do like. I actually prefer the heads of Tony Stark on his suits more than the helmet sometimes. But yeah. So let's look at the Mark 46 suit. Let me get in a pose and I'll give you all my final thoughts. Okay, so I was just about to wrap up the video. I was actually done editing. I was exporting it when I realized something, like I was swapping off their heads, because you'll see that I end off the video with the head sculpt on of Tony Stark. That's right. That was backwards for a second. But anyway, I noticed, is it just me, or either this head's super big, or this is a very, very small helmet the more I look at it and kind of like feel it with my hands? It just feels very small. I don't know if that's just me. Who knows? Maybe it's in size with his suit. But I know sometimes the heads can be a bit big, like the actual heads like this. But even then, this just still feels so small for an Iron Man helmet. It just looks tiny. Again, that could just be me. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if that's something you all think as well. Kind of happy I added this into the video, because I feel like that would be wrong, leaving that little detail out after noticing it and putting him back in the package. So yeah, with that, let's now end off the video, or at least continue on where I had left off. Okay, so there you go. That's my review of Iron Man Mark 46 from Captain America Civil War from the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga line. Overall, I really like this figure. I thought it turned out really well. And also, I am, like, again, the category of people who did not buy the original Iron Man from that wave. So it's nice to have this one in the series. And I really hope we somewhat finish off these teams from that movie, because we really just need Black Widow, whether it's new or I guess it has to be new now I think about it, because we didn't get one for the original line from the research I'd done when I first started collecting these figures. And then also for Cap, we just need like a Hawkeye, like a new variant of Hawkeye, and maybe updated Falcon and Bucky. But we got other characters from that wave that can fill in for Cap's team. But it's just the two spies from S.H.I.E.L.D., Black Widow and Hawkeye, that are just the only ones we need like new characters for. But with that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you all like this character, or is it really like not even worthy to purchase because it may not be new? Of course, next week we'll have War Machine, Tony Stark's friend, Rhodey, and we'll have Spider-Man, so keep an eye out for that. So with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you all next one. Take care.